Unseen Norway, 30 fjords, northern lights, and hidden wonders you never knew existed. Norway, a land where mountains pierce the clouds, fjords carve through ancient rock, and the northern lights dance across endless winter nights. But beyond the postcards of Bergen and the famous Trolltunga, there's another Norway, one that few travelers ever see. Hidden valleys where waterfalls freeze in mid-cascade, remote islands where time seems to stand still, and natural phenomena that defy explanation. This is the Norway locals know, the one that doesn't make the travel brochures. Today we're unveiling 30 places so extraordinary, you'll wonder why no one told you about them before. Before we begin, here's a question for you. Have you ever dreamed of witnessing the Northern Lights? Comment 1 if yes, or 2 if it's not on your list yet. And if you're passionate about discovering the world's hidden wonders, hit that subscribe button. We uncover over 50 incredible places every single week, because every destination has a story to tell. Let's dive into the unseen wonders of Norway. The Majestic Fjords, Geirangerfjord. Geirangerfjord, where vertical cliffs plunge 1,400 meters into emerald waters. This UNESCO site is home to the legendary Seven Sisters waterfalls, cascading side by side in perfect harmony. Ancient farms cling impossibly to the cliffsides, reminders of when Vikings farmed these vertical landscapes. Pure Norwegian drama, frozen in time. Nærøyfjord. Europe's narrowest fjord, Nærøyfjord, squeezes between walls just 250 meters apart. The water here reaches depths of 500 meters, twice as deep as it is wide. Local legend says trolls carved these passages to hide from the midnight sun. Whether you believe it or not, one thing's certain, this place feels otherworldly. Geirangerfjord, the fjord that tourists miss. Geirangerfjord sits in the shadow of the Sunnmøre Alps, where peaks rise directly from sea level to 1,700 meters. No crowds, no cruise ships, just you, the mountains, and the echo of waterfalls. This is Norway's best-kept secret, for now. Sognefjord. Norway's longest and deepest fjord stretches 205 kilometers inland. At its deepest point, the seafloor lies 1,308 meters below the surface, deeper than the mountains are tall. Vikings navigated these waters 1,000 years ago. Today, their spirit still lingers in every inlet and island. Fjord, home to the legendary Preikestolen, but Fjord holds darker secrets. Ancient rock carvings from 10,000 BC line its shores. The fjord's name means light fjord, ironic given that winter brings only 6 hours of daylight. Yet when that light hits the water, magic happens. Geirangerfjord, the orchard of Norway. Each spring, over 100,000 fruit trees explode in pink and white blossoms against a backdrop of snow-capped peaks. The contrast is almost surreal, summer and winter existing in perfect balance. It's where nature shows off. Fjord, a hidden arm of Sognefjord. Fjord offers what its famous neighbor cannot: solitude. The Preikestolen viewpoint hangs 650 meters above the water, extending 30 meters into thin air. Standing here, you understand why Vikings believed gods lived in these mountains. Trollfjord. Just 2 kilometers long and 100 meters wide at its narrowest, Trollfjord is Norway in miniature. Sheer cliffs rise 1,000 meters on both sides, so steep that sunlight rarely touches the water. Sailors once feared this passage. Today, it's a cathedral of stone and sea. Northern Lights and Arctic Wonders. Lofoten Islands, Arctic beaches with Caribbean colors. The Lofoten Islands defy logic. White sand beaches at 68 degrees north latitude, where orcas hunt in crystal clear waters. Traditional fishing villages cling to rocky shores, unchanged for centuries. The northern lights here are so vivid, they cast shadows. Tromsø, the capital of the Arctic. Tromsø sits 350 kilometers above the polar circle, yet the Gulf Stream keeps it surprisingly mild. From November to January, polar night blankets the city, but the aurora borealis turns darkness into a celestial dance. No 2 nights are ever the same. Senja Island. Senja, Norway in miniature. This island has it all: dramatic peaks, pristine beaches, and fishing villages that time forgot. The Segla mountain rises 639 meters straight from the sea, creating one of Norway's most photographed, yet least visited views. Vesterålen. While tourists flock to Lofoten, locals treasure Vesterålen. Here, sperm whales hunt year-round in the Fjord Trench, one of the world's deepest submarine valleys. The midnight sun reflects off white beaches, creating a landscape that feels like another planet. Valvika Beach, an Arctic beach accessible only by hiking 45 minutes through mountain terrain. Valvika is where turquoise waters meet white sand, backed by peaks that pierce the clouds. Surfers brave these frigid waters, with the northern lights as their only audience. Andøya, the edge of the world. Andøya's rocket range launches scientific probes into the aurora borealis, studying the phenomenon from within. Visitors come for whale watching, but stay for landscapes that feel prehistoric. Wind-swept moors meeting cliffs that drop 500 meters to the Arctic Ocean. Mountains that touch the sky. Jotunheimen National Park, home of the giants, literally. Jotunheimen means home of the Jotuns, the Norse giants. Norway's highest peaks rise here. Galdhøpiggen at 2,469 meters and Glittertind at 2,465 meters. Glaciers carve through valleys where reindeer have roamed for 10,000 years. If you're enjoying this journey through Norway's hidden wonders, don't forget to subscribe. We explore incredible destinations every week. Trolltunga, the Troll's Tongue, a horizontal rock slab jutting 700 meters above Lake Ringedalsvatnet. Getting here requires a 10 to 12 hour hike, but standing on this natural platform suspended above nothing is pure adrenaline. Just don't look down. Geirangerfjord, a boulder wedged in a mountain crack, 1,000 meters above Lofoten. This 5 cubic meter rock has become Norway's most dangerous photo op. The boulder has been wedged here since the last ice age, but standing on it requires nerves of steel. Romsdalsegen Ridge, an 8-hour ridge hike offering 360-degree views of peaks, fjords, and valleys. The trail follows the spine of a mountain 1,200 meters above sea level. On clear days, you can see across to the Atlantic Ocean and understand why this is called Norway's most beautiful hike. Besegen Ridge, where 2 lakes of different colors meet the sky. On one side, Besvatnet's turquoise glacial water. On the other, Yenda's deep green depths. The narrow ridge between them feels like walking on the edge of the world, because you are. Geirangerfjord, the classic Lofoten view from above. A brutal 448-meter climb up stone staircases rewards you with the most photographed vista in Norway. The red fishing cabins of rain, scattered across islands connected by bridges, surrounded by shark-toothed peaks. Pulpit Rock, Preikestolen, a 25 by 25 meter plateau, 604 meters above Nærøyfjord, with no railings. The sheer cliff face has been a natural pulpit for thousands of years. Around 300,000 people make the pilgrimage annually, but arriving at sunrise grants you this cathedral to yourself. Rondane National Park, Norway's first national park, established in 1962. Rondane protects ancient mountain wilderness where wild reindeer roam as they have for millennia. Ten peaks exceed 2,000 meters, and in autumn, the landscape transforms into an explosion of gold and crimson. Norway's most powerful waterfalls. Geirangerfjord, Norway's most iconic waterfall, drops 182 meters into Mobodalen Gorge. New viewing platforms extend over the precipice, letting you feel the mist and fury of 100,000 liters per second crashing into the valley below. The sound alone is overwhelming. Geirangerfjord, a waterfall with a secret. Geirangerfjord drops 225 meters beside the Flom Railway, Norway's steepest train line. During summer, the Huldra, a mythical forest spirit, appears on the rocks, dancing to traditional music. Real or staged, does it matter when nature is this dramatic? Majestic, one of Europe's tallest waterfalls at 297 meters, but you'll only see it at full power in spring. The rest of the year, hydroelectric dams reduce the flow to a trickle. Visit in May or June to witness its full fury, when snow melt transforms this cliff into liquid thunder. Langfossen. Crashing directly into Fjords from 600 meters up, Langfossen is raw power on display. The spray creates permanent rainbows, and the roar can be heard kilometers away. Route 13 runs alongside, one of the world's most spectacular drives. Tvindefossen, a roadside waterfall that stops travelers in their tracks. Tvindefossen drops 110 meters in multiple cascades, surrounded by lush vegetation. Locals say drinking its water brings good luck, but really, witnessing this much beauty is lucky enough. Lofoten. Twin waterfalls dropping 165 meters side by side, meeting at a 6-arched stone bridge from 1859. The combined force of these falls creates a mist that hangs over Highway 13, drenching cars and turning sunlight into rainbows. It's impossible to drive past without stopping. Hidden architectural marvels. Atlantic Ocean Road. 8 bridges dance across the ocean for 8.3 kilometers, connecting islands through a landscape that changes by the hour. Built to withstand the North Atlantic's fury, this road offers front-row seats to Norway's wildest storms and its most peaceful sunsets. Geirangerfjord Skywalk, Dalsnibba. At 1,500 meters above Geirangerfjord, the Geiranger Skywalk extends into empty space. Below, fjords snake through mountains. Above, glaciers cling to peaks. And here, suspended between earth and sky, you understand why Norway feels like the edge of everything. Conclusion. From fjords that split mountains to northern lights that paint the Arctic sky, Norway is a land where nature performs daily miracles. These 30 hidden wonders are just the beginning. Each valley holds secrets. Every island tells stories. And winter transforms this entire country into something from a fairy tale. If this journey inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible destinations. Next week, we're exploring the unseen wonders of Iceland, a landscape even more surreal than what you've seen today. Which Norwegian wonder surprised you most? Drop a comment below. Your answer might inspire our next video. Until then, keep exploring. Because the world's greatest wonders are the ones you discover yourself.